Now, just as a weird intro to this final, Terra has played well until now, but does he have the power to beat Red's Bonnet, who is spawning in the left position as the white Protoss?
Well, we shall find out here, Kix. Mr. Terra himself is spawning at the bottom right as the yellow Terran, and we have white versus yellow on an orange tile set. I am gonna miss so many things in this game if it goes long.
Yeah, you can't do allied colors either as a observer, so that's it.
Wow, wait, Shift Tab, oh, Shift Tab just makes everybody yellow. Well, that's not useful. That's like exactly the least useful thing it could have done on this map.
You know what? I was looking at Terra's base doing it, and I didn't even notice the color change on the minimap. That's how similar the colors are. I just thought it wasn't doing anything at all.
Nice. Alright, well, Terra versus Bonnet finals. This is pretty exciting. The winners of the first two TL Opens were both Zergs. Of course, we had Not For You taking down Eon Zerg in the first TL Open, and we had Tai2 taking down DeWalt in the second. So our first non-Zerg champion here, which is quite cool because someone actually in the thread, I think, posted, like, has there ever been a non-Zerg champion of a TeamLiquid tournament?
Well, no need.
Gonna see our first one here, guys. No spoilers. And interesting fast scout, but he's not going to see Terra, unfortunately for him. He does guess wrong on the 50-50. This is a 3-player map, of course, so he's going to have to go all the way around the side. Is he going to potentially do some kind of weird proxy cheese, though?
I wouldn't have thought so. It doesn't seem like a thing Bonnet would do, but then again, maybe that's the perfect thing he could do. Terra may not expect it. It looks like Terra is going for the barracks. I think Terra may actually be going for a 1-Rax expand as well. And the... oh my god, the probe could actually gas steal him as well. If he really wanted to.
I guess we shall see. Is he actually going to do that, or is he going to stay here for something sneaky? I'm still waiting for somebody to DT rush with a proxy gate in the, like, in between bases and use the DT to kill the eggs. I think that'd be so cool.
I've seen that on Flash's stream. Someone did that to him, but that was like a ladder game. Well, I don't know if it was a ladder or a practice game. It's certainly something people are trying, and it's certainly a good thing to do as well.
It seems like it'd be so strong to me. But anyway, there's the gas steal Kicks.
As you said before, it's not going to affect Terra too much, but then again, Terra does overreact with sending SUVs to the gas, as we saw on Tal Cross.
It looked like he'd never done that before, and he just saw it on a VOD once, and he's like, oh, I guess this is good. Alright, let me try this, you know? Oh man,
and I mean,
right.
it worked in the long run, but not the most efficient way of doing it.
Indeed not.
Oh, he's doing it again. There we go, he's doing it again. He's got it. He's more practiced at it this time as well. He's done it once.
Now, the question is, what is Bonnet going to do? Because he has an SCV in his base, so he can't reveal any tech yet if he was going to go for fast tech. He's going to save his probe, though, in the back. Is it going to be a proxy? I want the proxy Kicks. It's a best of 5. It's game number 1. It's Gold Rush. Please, let's see some madness.
Oh, I think we're about to see a pylon. There we go.
Yes.
He's listening to the stream, Sayle.
Yes.
Cut your radio link. But is it proxy DTs or proxy Reaver? It is Bonnet, so I think it's going to be Reaver.
It's probably Reaver. I think you're right. I think Reaver makes more sense in this position, to be honest.
Then again, I guess it depends on how quickly Terra gets his engineering bay. He was getting his engineering bay quite late in the previous games, when he didn't scout anything.
That is true. But it is going to be the robotics here proxied behind, and he's going to get that Reaver over super quickly. And also, you know, I mean, it's scoutable, but there's no way for Terra to actually kill this easily until he kills the eggs, which would take a really long time. And what would be really interesting if this game goes longer is Bonnet could potentially, like, bring a Dragoon here to kill these assimilators to make sure that the robotics actually can't die anymore, and Terra can't take his back expansion, which would be really funny. The eBay is actually built right underneath the robo. If he lifts that, he can actually float it over and see it.
Oh man, this could be pretty good. It looks like he's going to kill the assimilator with one marine as well.
Oh man.
Oh no, he's actually just defending against a probe scout, making sure no probes can get in. But
here,
Bonnet isn't too worried about probes getting in. He wants a Reaver.
the Marine is just outside of vision range. Bonnet has put that 1 hex above the maximum Marine vision range, so that it won't actually get scouted. Wait, the Marine just moved? No, it still doesn't see it. Okay.
Now, the weird thing is, Bonnet has actually opted to build a robotic support bay in his main. I guess this is probably safer, because if you lose the robotics later on, you can just rebuild it.
Yeah.
But it makes it easier for this to be scouted, because he could just scan. Like, if he'd have got an earlier academy, which is very much a thing he can do, I mean, he'd see it right away. Now, interestingly, Terra's going for one fact, one starport again.
Oh,
He
man,
does like his starport play.
That could be really useful, again, getting that early Wraith, but is he going to have enough ground units to not just die to this? He does have 1 turret at the front of his base. He's got no turrets in the main base. The shuttle's already out. The Reaver is in production right here.
Oh, he's getting a Wraith. He's getting a Wraith straight away. He's
What?
not going for a dropship. He's got straight Wraith.
Oh my god. Wait, did he actually
probably...
see the robo?
I don't think he did. I think he sensed this out. At least he has a... I mean, he probably saw Gargoyle's games, so he probably knows Bonnet. Well, I mean, even without seeing them, you know Bonnet is probably getting a Reaver. But he's being very, very, very dangerous with his bunker repair there. He nearly lost the bunker.
Indeed, he did almost
Well, the
lose...
engineering bay is going the wrong way, but he does see the shuttle now.
Yep, the shuttle took 1 turret hit, and it's now going into the main base. The Wraith is coming back to defend. Did he bring a Dragoon? He did bring a Dragoon. If he keeps the Dragoon alive, he could potentially actually save himself with the Dragoon. The Dragoon needs to stay alive. The tank actually falls here. The Reaver's still alive. Even with the Wraith here, the Wraith actually dies. Bonnet might actually win this game regardless. Oh my god.
He's building a second Wraith as well. He wants to kill the shuttle so badly. He does have 1 tank.
Oh, the stack! The stack!
Ooh, he pulls back right at the right time. But this 1 tank isn't going to be enough to kill the Reaver, and there's only 1 turret back here, and it can actually just drop down the bottom.
Oh, the goons are coming in! The bunker is empty! The goons are just walking in the front kicks! There's no bunker, they can actually kill the siege tank! The siege tank doesn't even know what to do anymore! The Marine actually dies before getting out. The tank is not able to defend because the tank has to camp the shuttle, and now the Reaver's gonna drop, it's gonna blow up all of the SCVs. I think Bonnet might actually win the game outright here. He does have his natural expansion now, mining, I believe.
The goon blocked the Scarab!
Oh my god, there is the drop. He actually picked up a Dragoon as well!
Oh, he gets the tank. The Wraith is still alive though. Oh, the Wraith dies. The Dragoon, 3 kills, 2 of them are Wraiths. And there we go, the Reaver is just going to kill all the remaining SCVs. And meanwhile, Bonnet's back at home, adding his observatory, adding a Nexus. He is perfectly safe for the time being.
Wow, Bonnet not greeting for the SCVs, knowing he can win if he kills the tanks. GG from Terror. Terror, who went straight Wraith, knowing that it's Bonnet PvT. When you play Bonnet PvP, there's going to be a Reaver, and there's going to be carriers. And he knew it, and he still lost. Madness. Absolute madness. And spawning in the left position as the purple Terran, we have SK Terror doing a little wheelie with his SCV.
In the top right, we do have red Bonnet, and he is red.
I'm telling you, man, frickin' Brood War is rigged. It's always the same spawns. They even get the right color for their name.
Apart from this time, spawns are different now.
Yeah, but now it's the color that's rigged, man. It's always, you can't rig more than 1 thing because then it's obvious. Because if you rig 1 thing at a time, people aren't sure if it's coincidence or not. But if you rig more than 1, then people know. You know, it's too obvious. See, this is like Conspiracy Theories 101, man.
It is. Maybe StarCraft doesn't actually exist. This is all some weird dream that we're all stuck in. That's the ultimate.
In space.
It's Warcraft in space. There we go. We're actually playing Warcraft 3 right now. We don't realize. That's the Blizzard conspiracy, people. Not only is it rigged, it's not actually real. Like, none of this is real.
Have you seen screenshots of like the alpha build of StarCraft? It looks so different. It looks so weird.
Like, honestly, it looks so painful on the eyes. Like, imagine having to play that game I think my eyes would have burned. Like they would just, I would have no eyes anymore. That would be it.
I don't know, man. I you probably get used to it, right? I mean, people think Brutor has bad graphics, but I love it, man. You know, it's that rustic charm.
It's not the graphics. It's more everything is so bright in those screenshots. Like everything is like really vibrant purples and things like that, and it's just like such an eyesore. It's crazy that it was initially built in the Warcraft 2 engine.
That's an interesting point. Yeah. I don't remember enough of the screenshots, but yeah, I see what you mean. I see what you're saying. Looks like we have an SCV scout, by the way. No probe scout yet from Bonneth. Very confident in his build. But Terra just gonna head over here and see what he can see in the pro space, which is really not that much. The core's not even done yet, so at this point, you know, there wouldn't be any you know, tech yet, any proxies. Well, I guess he could check to see if there's proxies, but.
Yeah, that would be the main reason why you do it, especially on this map, because the vast majority of the middle of the map is all buildable. So good luck finding a proxy on this map.
Yeah. And he's going 1-Rex expand again.
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Indeed, indeed. Let's see here. Core now finishes. SCV just going to chill for a little bit, but as soon as that Dragoon comes out, he's not going to be able to do any more scouting. And the probe, unfortunately for Bonneth, is going to go in the wrong direction, so he's not going to realize this is a 1-gate expand. So is he just going to go for a 1-gate expand himself? Is he still going to go for the fast Reaver? I think going for a Reaver build is a pretty good idea on Talcross in particular, so you don't get tank dropped on your natural without a shuttle, because that's quite painful.
Yeah, the interesting thing is, well, Terra's not actually trying to get his SCV out. Like, the Dragoon spawns around 21-22 supply for the Terran player, unless you're going to 1-Rex expand, in which case it's a little bit less. But the SCV is going to go down now, so even if Bonneth does do some kind of proxy or expand, Terra's not going to know about it.
It's going to be close. He's running. There's 2 shots on this, unless the probe gets a hit. Oh, no. Unlucky.
That was a rugby scrum there for that probe and that SCV.
Mm-hmm.
But little did the SCV know there was another bigger rugby player coming behind with a gun.
I'm not sure that. I mean, I'm not a rugby fan, Kicks, but I'm not sure that's allowed.
Yeah, it's probably against the rules, but it's Protoss, man.
Although it does
they do
make
what they
me
can
wonder.
to win.
It makes me wonder exactly like how specific the rules get in terms of what's prohibited. So like do rugby rules actually say no, you may not bring guns onto the field? You know, and what about other things? Like, you know, is there a rule that says I can't, like, you know, carry a dead fish in my pocket and slap the other players with it? I mean, if there isn't a rule against that, why wouldn't I do that? You know?
It would be a that'd be a very interesting rule.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
like one may not bring a pet pig onto the field and use that as a ball instead.
Exactly. I mean, that's why there's so many crazy laws, right? It's because anytime someone does something like ridiculous once that nobody ever thought of, they have to make it illegal so that nobody does it again, and that's, you end up with all these like really weird sounding laws that are just because of one weird person.
Well, you have those weird laws like, well, there's not too much in the game. There's a law in a town in the UK where it's apparently legal to kill an Irishman on a Thursday or something. It's such a weird law,
What?
but it's so strange, but it's real.
That sounds kind of scary to me, Kicks. I don't want to go to that town. Anyway,
Yeah,
we actually have the fast port here from Terra once again, but he's going straight
And,
dropship now.
And the fast support bay from Bonneth. So, similar things, but this time, Bonneth getting his expansion a little bit later.
Oh man. By the way, Cadenza is pointing out that that law is you can only kill him with a bow and arrow, which definitely makes him more reasonable. Wait a minute, he's not repairing. Wait a minute, he's not. Oh, that was close.
This happened last time as well. He waited for the very last second to repair. I thought he was going to lose his bunker, but he's got the timing down. Now, is he going to go straight Wraith again? I think he's going dropship this time.
Yep, definitely makes sense to me. And with that siege mode first, he is going to be safe at the front of the base. So we shall see who does more damage with their drop. It's a 1 tank, 2 vulture drop. He can drop the tank on the natural cliff and drop the vultures in the main. just like Lost Temple, guys, Talcross has the clippable natural. Are the dropship
Trouble
and
is-
shuttle going to see each other?
No. He's going along the very top of the map to avoid this, and he's got no units in his main defending. There is no defensive units in Terra's main, but there's also no units in Bonneth's main either.
Wait,
This is gonna be really weird.
Terra can make a Wraith straight away, but he actually hasn't started the Wraith yet. The starport isn't blinking. He's going to see it now. He's got to start the Wraith as soon as he gets 100 gas. I think I would build the Wraith right now. He's got the money. He starts the
There we
Wraith.
go.
You can see it's blinking, but here comes the Reaver. The Reaver's going in. The drop is also in the Protoss main. Looks like this is going to be a dud. It is going to mostly be a dud, but now Vulture's laying mines. A Siege Tank in the base has 5 probe kills. The Reaver now going into the Terra Natural. He's going to pick off. No, not going to quite get the Siege Tank yet. He's going to go for the Siege Tank.
The
He doesn't-
bunker!
Uh-oh.
Oh
Wait
my
a
god, he
minute.
needs to repair the bunker, but he can't.
There's a Siege Tank in the back. It's in siege mode. How much damage is the Reaver going to do? Oh man, looks like he's flying away right now. Looks like the tank and Vulture are still alive in Bonneth's main base, only mining at his natural right now. A lot of SCVs, undefended kicks. They're gonna stack. No.
Oh, the Wraith has finally come out. He's going to take out the shot at least. And that Reaver's actually going to die to an SCV. And the Wraith, actually. I forgot the Wraith was there.
Oh,
But there we go.
Gets
Huge
a
scarab
solid
at the
scarab.
end. And Bonneth is only mining on one base right now. He hasn't pulled his Dragoons back to defend against the tank. There's only one Dragoon here.
I think Bonneth is in trouble, Kicks. I think he's in big trouble right now. He's got an ob, so he can clear the mines, but he's gonna wait for the another shuttle maybe before running in there, or no, he might just go in. He's got 3 Dragoons right now. I think he can just go for it. He doesn't want to lose his support bay. Yeah, now he's going in.
Wow.
Spread out his
Bonneth.
Dragoons a little bit.
Bonneth with the ultimate greed is building another Nexus at the moment. He does clear up the tanks, finally, and the Vulture is cleared up as well. And he didn't lose all that many probes, so he's not that far behind. But losing the Reaver and the shot like that, and look at this, he's actually going to drop on the high ground over the natural, and he has no shot anymore.
Wait, that's a really far back siege though. He's not even in range of the mineral line, so he's only going to get the gas. But he does have the Wraith to protect even against the shuttle that does potentially come out here. So very, very tricky
there's
situation
the
now for
shuttle.
Bonneth.
Yeah, the shuttle's out, but he doesn't have enough ground units to actually drop on top of the tanks right now. Which is a really crazy position to be in. He's going to load up. He's actually got speed on his shuttle as well.
Yep.
He's going to drop 2 Dragoons on top of this tank. But they're
Great.
both stacked.
Ooh, got 1 goon. It's not enough. I think Bonneth is dead. He can't even do the micro because the Wraith is stopping him from doing the micro. He's trying to do the micro. Is he going to get 1 tank? No, he will not.
He does have that 3rd base though, so he can just go mine from there.
But he doesn't want to reveal it though, right? Because if Terra knows it's there, you can just send like 1 Vulture down and kill all the probes. A 2nd Wraith is actually in the main base as well, just to prevent any kind of crazy counterattack.
The 1st Wraith goes down. Now, not only does that make shuttles better to defend this, it also removes the vision advantage that Terra actually had, so he's not going to be able to attack the Nexus or the mineral line. Now, interestingly, Terra's actually going to get some Vultures into the main. He doesn't actually have speed yet for his Vultures, it's not even finished. Going up to 5 factories now as well, 6 factories. He is going for the kill.
Bonneth, though, is prepared for this. Gets his Dragoons in position. Are they going to be able to snipe the
He's gonna get
dropship?
the dropship!
Got him. I think he saw with the obs that it was going to the top. That's why he moved his goons into position. But as you say, Terror with the 6-fact transition could potentially kill. He's actually going out with 4 more siege tanks and another Wraith. But it looks like the speed shuttle is going to kill the 2 tanks on top of the high ground.
Yeah, actually killed 1 straight away. The speed shuttle came in, dropped a Zealot on top of the other tank, and the other tank split up. I mean, look at how little this tank flippable does if you have no vision. He didn't even attack the Nexus, he was nowhere near it. It's one of the things where it seems like a really good idea, but unless you get incredibly lucky, you don't do much damage, so it's not really worth it. But it does allow Terra to go for this 6-fact push. Bonneth has been so far back, but luckily for him, he did try and take this greeny 3rd base, and it's worked out for him.
Well, I guess we'll see if it's worked out, whether he can actually get the economy boost before he dies to the 6-fact. He's only got 4 gateways. He's building a forge right now. That's not really going to help him. And there's an armory spinning as well, so +1 will actually be done for this first attack as well. The supply is very, very close, which does mean the Terran's in a good position. And the Vulture's going to find the 3rd base with nothing defending probes. There's only 3 here at the moment. They are all going to die here for Bonneth.
Bonneth has 2 speed shuttles right now.
That's interesting. Does he have any units?
I don't think so. He's only got 4 gateways. Like, very few gateways for Bonnet. His money is so high, where he just doesn't have the gateway count to actually build anything.
Surely he's building another Reaver at least. Yeah, he just pops out another Reaver here. I wonder if he already has a Reaver in these shuttles. If he has double Reaver, he can actually hold this off with a double Reaver, double speed shuttle, even with a lower Dragoon count, maybe. But it's going to be pretty tough here, and there's going to be a lot of Vultures pumping from the factories. Interestingly, no Goliaths here or any more Wraiths, so nothing to stop any more shuttles that would be dropping.
Terra scouted he scanned the 2 shuttles and the gateway count, so Terra's going to feel pretty good about this. Now, as I said in the previous series, when he was playing against Draco, look at how well Terra's actually been dropping mines everywhere. Really good move by him. He's even going to snipe this cannon before it can finish.
There's 2 cannons, but the 2 speed shuttles are going into the main kicks. They're flying straight into Terra's main. They're trying to find an opening. They're looking for the gap between the turrets. And here we go, 2 Dragoons, a Zealot, and a Reaver. He can actually kill all of these supply depots. A Reaver's Scarab can splash all 4 depots at once, but he's not actually going for it. He's going for the engagement here. A lot of units are coming back. Another turret is being made, and it looks like he might just evacuate. You know, now he's going for the SCV line. Oh my god, the SCVs are not pulled, but it looks like there's nothing else in the shuttle, so he doesn't want to drop it.
Yeah, it's a bit too dangerous to drop it. He lost a lot of health on the Reaver. Terra did some really good target firing there. And I mean, Bonnet is just stuck. He can't really push out. He's thrown away a lot of units, trying to drop on countless occasions, losing, I believe, 2 shuttles in this game so far. And it looks like he's going to go double Stargate. We are going to see the Fleet Beacon, I think.
Oh man,
that is the Fleet Beacon.
That is 100% gonna kill him, I think. Investing all of that money. Look at the supplies. Terra has 20 supply ahead. Here comes the attack. There was another Wraith, by the way. It didn't quite catch the shuttles on the retreat. It barely missed them since they did have speed. But here we go. How does Bonnet survive against this? He's even got 3 units on his natural that are gonna protect him. I guess he can pick them up. He's got 3 speed shuttles. What the hell?
He is going for the Gold Rush build. He just forgot to do it last game, so he's doing it now.
The Goon on the high ground actually shooting stuff that's on the low ground in the push. And here we go. But Bonnet, I don't think he even realizes what's happening right now. All his units are all the way far back. Triple speed shuttle, but there's 4 Goliaths and a Wraith now with this attack.
Oh, he could snipe the Wraith though. Is he going to be able to snipe it? Looks like he's a bit too worried about pushing in. There's just so many tanks from Terra. Terra has shown an amazing game so far.
Oh man, here we go. The Dragoons are coming in. That's so many tanks in the back. Where are the speed shuttles? Speed shuttles are flying down here. There go the Zealots. They're dropping on top of everything. Can the Reaver get a big shot? The Reaver's going to be massive. Not the best for Scarab, but he doesn't get a second Scarab off. The Goliaths, meanwhile, holding off the Dragoons at the front.
Yeah, there was just too many Dragoons and not enough Zealots. He didn't have enough gateways early, I think. And Terra is just going to be able to leapfrog forward now.
Oh man. Rest in peace, Bonnet. He is definitely going down in this game. He brings the shuttle out again, but it's not got anything in it. GG from Bonnet, and Terror evens up the score 1-1 in this grand finals. This is a best of 5, guys. Although I guess now it's down to a best of 3. Ladies and gentlemen, going into game number 3. At the bottom right position as the white Protoss, we have Bonnet. And at the top left, because Kix is AFK or something, we have Terror as the brown Terror.
We do.
Did you mute your mic or something?
No, I didn't. Someone sent me a message and I was reading it for some reason.
Oh, fair enough. No worries.
Caster with ambitions. I wonder what the ambitions are. Have I said something silly? I can't figure this out. Either way, yeah,
probe.
Not seeing any... Oh my god, I was going to say we're not seeing any crazy probes, and then that just moves out the base.
I knew you were going to say that, that's why I said that. I saved you, Kix. I stopped you from saying something wrong.
Wait, didn't Draco proxy gate on this map as well?
Yep. Yes, he did. Wait, this is genius! Oh my god, Bonnet picked this map, so Terra's like, oh, he picked Circuit Breakers. Obviously, he wants to play a big macro game. He wants to build carriers without me killing him. So, I don't know, I can just go 1 Rax expand again, and Bonnet with the mind game goes for the proxy gate.
Is he going to go 2 gate or 1 gate? Now, we know what happened when Draco went proxy 1 gate, so Is Terra gonna scout cross positions or not?
It's a good point. Terra actually did scout for that. No, it's just the one gateway.
Oh, and he's scouting in the wrong direction as well. Not that it really matters. By the time the Zealot comes out, he'll know where he is, so it's all good. Looks like Terra is going for the cool wall off with the barracks and the supply depot there. And it looks like this SCV is going cross again.
Yep. I mean, he did the same in the last game. He did an early scout because he wanted to 1-rax expand. He didn't want to get proxy gated. Is he going to see this? Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
Boom. Same scouting pattern.
Yeah, now he can just harass the pylon, and there's nothing that Bonnet can do about this.
Oh, man.
This is just so frustrating for Bonnet, because what's he going to do? Use the Zealot to kill the SCV?
Kicks, he made a second barracks. What the heck?
Okay, I mean, this is like the ultimate counter now. Is he going to go Shallow 2? Shallow 2 is a really cool build where you just go 2 barracks, Marine Medic.
Shallow 2. Is that real? Did you just make that up?
That is! No, that's a real build. That's a real build. See,
Shallow 2.
I don't know why it's called the Shallow 2, but it's on Wikipedia, guys.
It's because of Deep 6. Because
it is, yeah.
It's like it's the baby version of Deep 6. It's Shallow 2, but why? Oh, is he gonna see it? Does Bonnet see it? Oh, he sees a second barracks. He knows.
He's not on gas, so I don't think it would have been for Academy anyway. It's probably just to be super safe. Like, two racks Marines beats 1 gate Zealot. Like, even though Zealots are pretty strong.
Yeah, actually, Koget just said in chat, 2 barracks is a good build if Protoss takes your gas and makes the proxy gate. But Bonnet didn't actually go for the gas deal. But he is, gonna come in here, take a lot of damage on that Zealot, only get the 1 SCV. The Pro, by the way, made this pylon to block a complete wall with a factory, I think. But obviously that's not actually happening. I guess, wait, does it block a second depot there, I guess, as well?
Yeah, it blocks the second depot. Although if you block it with the second depot, you're actually giving yourself a disadvantage later in the game.
Wait, 2 Zealots in the base, but there's 4 Marines! By the way, the SCV actually stopped attacking the pylon and went into the Pro's base.
Yeah, I think by that point he was like, oh, I don't really need to see it.
SCV now here, it's going to see the core on the way, see the second gateway, very standard follow-up from Bonnet. But now he's facing 2 racks Marine running at him with an SCV pull. 5 SCVs pulled off the line, 9 SCVs remaining to mine and build. I don't know if the Zealot actually sees the back SCVs. Does Bonnet see this? Bonnet, now he sees it, now he knows.
Oh my god, but the Zealots are on top of the Marines.
Oh god, no! Mistakes were made!
Terra's gonna have to pull back. He can't push in with this, and there's going to be a Dragoon soon, if there's not already one.
Mistakes, boys. Serious mistakes. Oh my
god. Oh my god, the other Marine. I think Terra has just thrown away a massive advantage he had.
He's going to go for the pylon now. Oh my god, this is a ridiculous game. The first SCV, by the way, took out most of the shields, so the pylon's at half health. He's gonna get it. The Marines are just running. The SCVs are just hugging this pylon to death here. Guys, this is the Reddit hug of death, but in Brood War. Oh my god.
Okay, I mean, he's pumping out the gateway, but there's now 2 gates, or at least 1 gate, 1 building. In Bonnet's main, he's getting Dragoon range. And Terra lost all of his Marines, apart from the latest 2.
Something died. A probe died in the main base, but I didn't see an SCV explosion. I think a scouting SCV actually killed something there. Shield battery at the front, by the way. The Zealot gets trapped by the SCVs. The probe's coming down to try and help out here. Oh my god, Terra is just committing to this attack. There's no way this is gonna work. The Dragoon's gonna kill the Marines from range here. The shield battery's finished. He's bunker rushing, but the Marines can't get up the ramp here. Second Dragoon pops out, and Terra is so dead in this game, but for some reason has more supply than Bonnet now.
I was gonna say, it looks like Bonnet cut a few probes to try and get as many gateways in the shield battery as possible. But now Terra's gonna have to pull back, and these Dragoons are gonna chase down these Marines really easily with range.
Oh, he's gonna turn and fight.
Terra even pulled more SCVs back with him just to keep the Marines away. Look at how many Marines Terra actually has. Now imagine if he had medics, he would have just won the game there with Sim. That's why Shallow 2 can work. Like Shallow 2 sounds ridiculous, but if you have Marines with Stim, they can beat ranged Dragoons. It looks like Terra may even try and hide a base in the top right.
Oh
That's exactly
my
what he's
God.
doing. There we go.
This game. This freaking game, guys. What is going on? Ah. Shallow 2. It's happening. The Shallow 2 is happening. Oh!
See, like, okay, I can see people in chat like, oh, that's ridiculous. But genuinely, C went Shallow 2 for a reason. He made the build, and there we go. It would have won Kogut the game, there and then.
Fair enough, man. By the way, a scouting SCV gets picked off before it sees the natural nexus, and Bonnet going for his greedy double expand build again. He's getting his robo, so almost certainly going for the patented Bonnet Reavers. But that hidden expo at the top right, it's gonna finish, and Bonnet has no idea.
Yes, I mean, Terra is completely stuck in his base for a very long time now, so this added command center is going to mean a lot. But it looks like we're going to see the robotics hidden in the bottom left, and that's just count for drops.
Wait, Bonnet
No, I don't
actually...
think so.
Bonnet changed his mind, yeah. I was gonna say, he was thinking about the fast third, and he's like, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. If I'm containing the Terran on one base, why would I take 3 bases and risk dying? And he's actually checking, look, he knows. He's like, wait a minute, Terror, he's just chilling in his main, surely something is going on here, right? So he, as you say, builds a spawning pylon, is looking around for bases. He might go to the 9 o'clock now. It's gonna be a while before he sees the top right, but that's very good awareness by Bonnet to realize this is the only realistic way he could lose the game is to a hidden expansion.
Yeah, now, I mean, he may just be building a proxy over in the pocket left base. But nope, he is just going to use it to scout. I mean, the other thing he's doing as well is he's leaving his Dragoons back at home just to make sure he doesn't die to a drop, which would be a possibility based on the one-base Terran. But yeah, here we go, he's going to check the other main.
Guess what unit he's building in his base, though, Kix?
Reba. Of course. It's Bonnet.
Of course. That should have been instant, man. Should have been like, Reaver, of course.
I was thinking maybe it was 2-base carrier. Like, that would have been good as well.
Yeah, fair enough. I love how Terra's just bunker crawling to his natural. Oh, the probe's gonna come. Oh, there's a wait. Oh my God, Terra floated his barracks to the top right and is gonna build marines and a bunker to defend this base.
Pretty smart.
He's a genius. He can actually pull SCVs to block the ramp as well. He just needs
He can also just
marine.
wall it off. Just do the same wall he's done in his main, but in the opposite.
Wow. See, he pulls the SCVs he knows, because the probe saw him, he knows his time. Man, it's unfortunate for Terra that Bonnet scouted this in time. If there were 4 Marines in this bunker, I think this would actually hold. But with only 1 Marine, I don't think the Marines have enough DPS. Or the 1 Marine has enough DPS.
He's going to try and use the high ground for the SCVs, but he's not repairing. He's trying to do as much damage as he can. He's pulling more SCVs. But realistically, he's getting his second base anyway. These SCVs were kind of a big gambit. He didn't transfer any from his main. And he is somehow holding.
1 Dragoon almost died. This is amazing. He's got siege tanks at his own natural. He's on 2 base to 2 base. But is he going to die to the Reaver is the question.
It looks like it. The Reaver is going into the top right position. There is no defense at his main. Absolutely no defense at his third base as well, but I don't know if it's worth sending the Reaver over there. There's not really that many SCVs to kill.
Yep.
But I guess any damage is guaranteed, or any guaranteed damage is good, so there we go.
Yeah.
Poor Marine, trying to be a hero. It's not going to work. There goes the command center. It's going to float away, and here comes the Dragoons to finish off this bunker.
He could kill the 1 Dragoon. He does kill the 1 Dragoon right before getting obliterated by a Scarab. Meanwhile, though, tanks moving out to claim the area outside the natural to get a few free siege shots off on these Dragoons. He's got a lot of siege tanks plus the turrets as well, so I'm not sure if the Reaver actually has the potential to do any damage in the main anymore, but I guess taking down the hidden expansion is not too bad. Meanwhile, third Nexus on the way for Bonnet as well, and I guess eventually we'll see some carriers, Kicks.
Very likely, and it is cross positions as well, so cross carriers, the Shuttle Classic.
The Shuttle Classic. Oh man. Wait, what's actually shooting? Why do I hear stuff shooting?
The Dragoon is shooting the barracks in the top right.
Nice.
Somehow the SCVs
Wait.
are going to get away.
Is Bonnet gonna expand here? Seriously?
He is. He definitely is. Oh,
The
those poor
BM.
SCVs at the back are going to be taken out. Oh, this is overkill. Look at how many Dragoons are trying to get in the way of the SCVs coming back.
3 SCVs are still alive. The last survivors. The turret being built directly under this observer, and the Dragoon's actually not quite in range to stop this. The shuttle is still just flying around, not really doing anything useful, but I mean, you know, Bonnet, he's chilling on his 3 bases. He's getting his Stargate kicks, but it could still be for Arbiters in theory.
I mean, with any other Protoss, I'd say, yeah, it's probably Arbiters, but this is Barneth, and he has his style, and it works.
The 3rd command center has actually flown all the way back to the main. The barracks is dead though, so he needs to remake that if he wants to make any more factories. But Terra's slowly crawling down here, so he's going to land his command center at this moment only, and he actually will be on even bases TVP, which is not the worst thing. Definitely not bad. And well, I guess it is a 2nd Stargate and +1 air weapons. Who was I kidding, Kix? Who was I kidding?
A man can dream. I can't believe that the CC not only survived, but also got there just as he got to enough tanks so he can actually defend the base. So it worked out perfectly somehow. Everything's fine. I also like how we now have a neutral gateway in the middle of the map as like a map feature in the middle. Like there's that map, I can't remember what it's called, it had like the neutral command center in the middle. Now we've got a neutral gateway that no one can use. There we go.
Oh my god, that map was amazing because you could have infested Terrans in ZVP.
That was cool. I don't think that happened very often. When it did, it was cool.
It happened in a Pro League game, I think against Cal. I can't remember who the Zerg was, but he actually, the game was like a split map, you know, 40-minute ZVP, and the Zerg actually, no, wait, no. Oh my god, no, it was not a long game. Some Zerg actually rushed Queens, infested the command centers, got drops, and dropped infested Terrans on the Protoss' cannon wall at his front. And one infested Terran blows up like 4 cannons in 1 hit.
Wow.
Yeah, that was an amazing game. Somebody's got to know what I'm talking about. Was it Zero? It was Zero! Yes, of course it was, because Zero's my favorite Zerg, so it must have been Zero.
And also, Zero is the man who makes Queens happen. Like, he was the only Zerg for the longest time who actually built Queens. Like, long before late mech was even a thing, Zero was going Queens against Fantasy, because Fantasy did mech constantly. Either way, Zero is a cool Zerg, it'll be good when he's back from the military. But we do see that 2 Stargate carrier not going for the 3rd Stargate this time, but he is taking this 4th base as well.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, not having a 3rd gas, I guess that's why he didn't make the 3rd Stargate.
Is he going to take a 5th base in the other main? Oh wait, there's vultures coming to block this. The anti-timing for that probe.
Oh my god. Some people are linking the game in the chat, by the way. I assume that's what they're linking with that YouTube video, the Zero vs Cal game. I highly recommend any Broodor fans go and check that out. It is definitely worth a watch. I mean, you know, infested Terrans killing cannons sounds like a good time, I'm sure, to most people.
Wow. Terra has actually gone Goliaths really early. I think he scanned the carriers anyway, but still, going the Goliaths would help him against the weird speed shuttle play that Bonnet was doing before too. So.
Yeah, he's got more at his natural, and he's built even more, so he's definitely scanned this. I mean, you know, any Terran who's played against Bonnet or even seen games against Bonnet at this point would at least scan looking for those. And Bonnet doesn't really hide the Stargates either. He put them in the same location in the previous series as well. So, you know, it's a pretty easy scan for Terra to actually see that. And well, we're going to have to see how it works. Now, Bonnet still has a pretty nice supply lead. I can't believe the game is going so long. Guys, remember, this was a proxy gate versus a 2-racks SCV semi-all-in into hidden base that got scouted into now we're actually kind of turtling up and Terran's going to have more bases. Well, even bases, I guess.
Yeah, he's going to be even gas as well. How quickly is he going to get his gas at his 3rd? He really does need it to build the Goliaths. Look at how many factories adding on. He needs to go up to about 9 factories, I believe. And he needs to kill this bunker. Look at his tank pathing. It's so weird leaving his base now. Now, if Bonnet had actually gone Arbiters, that would be such a pain to get back into your main because of that. And that's why I don't
Yeah.
like the Zealot wall.
It's fair enough. Fair enough. By the way, Bonnet built 4 pylons at the top right because vultures were coming in, but he's got 5 cannons protecting the, or 4 cannons, no, 5 cannons protecting the probe line. So I'm not sure why he was so panicked to actually make that wall. I would have just let the vultures in so they die on the cannons. But I guess either way it's fine. I guess maybe he didn't want the mines all over the place because that's annoying or something. But a few goons now heading over to the 12 o'clock, not really anything they can do. I mean, now we just kind of have to wait. He's got 4 carriers, but interestingly, he's not moving out with them. 4 carriers is usually the time when you move out, right?
He's also got 3 Stargates as well. I mean, I guess 6 carriers is when you start getting to that critical mass where it's really hard for the Terran to do anything. And I mean, Terra is down 30 supply, no, 40 supply nearly. He is adding on a lot of Goliaths, but these carriers are going to make it impossible for him to expand again as long as Bonnet controls them properly.
Yeah, this is this could be quite dangerous. Bonnet now maxed. I assume that's going to mean he's going to start adding a lot of nexuses as well as the gateways in his main. I like that he's also already got his tempo attack. Wait, oh yeah, there it is. Okay, yeah. So he can get those storms. He's actually getting a second cybernetics core to get the double upgrades for his carriers, get the weapons and armor. Looks like they already have +1 attack finished. A +2
He's
attack.
getting a second
is on the
forge
way.
as well.
He's getting a second what?
Forge as well. Second forge for more upgrades. He's just going full upgrades here.
Ah, so he is. Interesting.
The one crazy thing about this game is the fact that because Terra knows that Bonnet isn't going for arbiters, he's not bothered building scanners at his 3rd or 4th command center. He also needs to save the gas for Goliaths as well. But unlike when we saw Bonnet play against Outplay, Terra is making use of his minerals. He's building lots of turrets absolutely everywhere to make it as cost inefficient as possible to push in with the carriers.
Holy moly, that is so many carriers, and he's built them right at the location where carriers want to micro, right? With that high ground bridge that's unpassable or impassable for ground units, but a lot of ground units actually to support here. But they're actually getting baited in by the siege tanks here. I'm not sure if he intended to actually attack here. He's taking a lot of damage from the Goliaths on the ground. He's got 5 carriers now, but he doesn't really want to fight across these bridges.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to fight in. He just really needs to switch to Mass Zealot, Mass Templar, and he should be in a very, very fine position. He's still kept his Dragoons alive for so long, though, so Bonnet's doing an incredible job of that. He's adding another 2 carriers back at his main. Another one's finished as well. He is on 6 carriers now. Oh my god, those mines.
Terra is maxed though, right? So he should be moving out like right now. You know, just trying to go and hit the Protoss. If 2 carriers are in production, that's, you know, there's 2 carriers that aren't on the field, and that means the Protoss is only going to get stronger. Here we go. He's actually targeting down the gas. Very smart here. He knows gas is so important for the Terran here to spam out those Goliaths, which means Terra's back down to 2 gas. He's picking off the turrets. He's picking off everything that he can get for free here. Doing some pretty good micro on the side. He's got 6 carriers. He's going to take the armories, Kings. He's going to kill the armories. He's going to kill the upgrades. That's the spinning armory. That is the +2 weapons. +2 weapons does not finish for the carries. That is absolutely huge. +2 weapons restarted, but he's going to pick off the second armory. What a key pick off here for Bonnet.
And he can't hit the carriers at all. The carrier micro has been too good. He's pulling back as soon as the carriers get into range. And he gets the second armory. No more Goliaths can be built. And has he got any Templars up with his main army? It doesn't look so yet. But he is adding another 3 carriers.
Oh man. Delaying Goliath production, stopping the upgrades from finishing. It's so interesting because normally the armories at the natural is good because it prevents them from getting sniped in a recall, right? But against carriers, that's actually a super vulnerable position. And now Bonnet is just holding position. I'm surprised he's not expanding more. He's taking the 3 o'clock base, but he's got over 4,000 minerals banked. He can afford to take bases all over the map as well as add 1 billion gateways. Like, I really wish he'd be adding gateways at the top right at the moment, but he is going now to take the 12 o'clock base. He's going to just micro down the siege tanks, it looks like, and maybe get some turrets as well. The turrets, though, are actually attacking the carrier bodies and not just the interceptors. I wonder if Terra actually has been microing his turrets and right-clicking them onto carriers.
It is possible. The carriers did get very close there as well. Still barely taking any damage on the carriers overall. And all these tanks are actually in a bad position. He's going to lose 1 tank to just interceptors. And I mean, Terra's trying to push out. He does have a nearly maxed army, but any Goliath he loses now is going to be a big problem. The Reaver is still alive from before.
big storms as well on the clumped siege tanks. The Reaver's alive, the storms are alive. He's moving in right now. Terra's plummeting in the supply. He can't kill any of the carriers. There's 9 carriers here now, Quicks. It looks like they don't all have full interceptors. Bonnet's actually backing up onto the low ground, but he is making such favorable exchanges here, and he's remacroing behind this as well. Oh my god.
I mean, he not only has the storms for the splash against the Goliath, he also has the Reaver still alive. That Reaver is actually up to 8 kills now, and it's been worth its weight in gold. He did lose the shuttle. No, he didn't. The shuttle's actually still there. And look at Terra. He only has 1 Goliath right now. He's got another 2 building, but I think Terra is in an unwinnable situation here. He's in such a bad place, losing all of his tanks to the carriers.
Oh man, and it looks like Bonnet is just gonna roll through here, maxed against 135 supply of the Terran player. Goliath's trying to come out and do what they can, but look at that interceptor swarm here. The High Templars coming in as well. Great storm, picking off the back siege tank, highly damaging all of those Goliaths. Bonnet, by the way, his 3 o'clock base has been completed for a while now, but just too busy microing the carriers at the front, not transferring any workers. I don't think it really matters at that point. It looks like Terra actually tried to snipe one of the High Templars. SCV is actually transferring through the battle, but GG. And Bonnet takes game number 3 and is 1 game away from winning TeamLiquid Open number 3 here. Whew.
Time for mine and Nina's favorite map. In the top right position, we do have the orange Terran, which is my favorite Terran color, so this map is certainly rigged. We have SK's Terra.
And not only that, Kicks, but at the bottom right is the red Protoss. We have a red Bonnet. Confirmed. Illuminati.
This is 100% rigged. Not only have you got orange Terran on Neo-Electric Circuit, the same positions, and we have red Bonnet. This is like... This entire cast has been culminating to this very moment.
Oh my god. I even rigged the bracket so we'd have a PBT finals just to make this happen.
You even arranged the whole TL Open just to get this to happen once. That was it. You've been planning this. Like, you came back to cast not because you love casting, because you want to prove Brood War's rigged. That's it.
Exactly.
Every tournament has been leading up to this one moment.
Perfect, Kicks.
And the weird game I saw last week, where there was carriers on Circuit Breaker, was actually just a glitch in the Brood War rigging, and I discovered it. And I broke free of the rigging, and that's what happened.
Oh man, you saw the truth. You saw the truth of the world, where Protoss actually doesn't win games. But I brought you back to this reality, Kicks. I pulled the wool over your eyes again.
We do see no proxies this game. Now this is a very good map to proxy on because the entire middle of the map, minus the weird checkerboard pattern in the ring around the outside, is actually buildable. So you can hide gateways everywhere. But Bonnet's not a one-trick pony, isn't going to do that.
It doesn't look like it unless he wants to build a second gate here, but he is going to, I guess, check for any kind of proxies. We'll see if Terra sends out another SCV to check the middle, and it looks like he might be doing just that here in preparation. But no, he's not going for the 1-Rex expand, so he is just sending out an SCV scout just to see what's going on. He is taking the gas this time. I guess doesn't want to risk any kind of craziness since this is potentially a tournament deciding game for him. He has to win this game to take it to a Game 5 ace match, pretty much.
Yep, and to answer the question about the prize money, I believe the winner wins $100, second place is $60, and third and fourth both get $20 apiece. So Eon and Outplay, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, Eon and Outplay both with the $20 prize. There's actually a lot on the line, a big $40 difference between the winner and loser's prizes. And not only that, you also have the prestige of winning a TeamLiquid tournament, which is insane. People still remember Noni because he won a TSL, pretty much.
The very first one, right?
Yep, and then Mondragon won the second one, if I remember correctly.
I believe that is correct. Yeah. Alright, back to the game. SCV is checking things out, trying to see what he can see, trying to become that TeamLiquid champion. As you say, he's building a factory in his base. Is he going to go 2 fact kicks? He's got a good amount of gas.
Possibly. He's still mining off of 2. I mean, he could be going for a strong FD, but very possible we will see the 2-fact. The second SUV is in preparation for the 2-fact again. And you know what? This is completely rigged, because look at the positions. He's got the easy path to the side disruptor again. It is 100% rigged. There we go.
Oh my god, so this has been rigged to take it to a game 5 because everybody loves game 5s.
Thing is though, Bonith isn't being greedy. He's going for 2-gate power goon, it looks like. So he's not going for a one gate expand or anything crazy like that. No 12 decks. And this is quite possibly the perfect counter to a 2-fact.
It may very well be. I guess it's going to come down to the micro. I like the depot in the back, checking the side disruptors, although I'm not sure the game is even going to last that long. Random pylon in the back as well, just to potentially check any dropships, because Terra, as we've seen today, does love his dropships. But the 2 goons going forward, there's only 3 Marines kicks. If they can somehow snipe the first tank, that would be huge.
The other thing is, Sayle, you say it's not going to go long, but look at the last game. It started with a 2 racks against a proxy gate, and then we lasted like another 25 minutes into carriers. So never say never. And here we go, the first push is coming out. He's bringing an SUV as well to tank some of the damage.
Oh, man.
And Bonith still does not know this is 2 factories.
Yep, this looks exactly like a normal FD attack. He's actually done quite a bit of damage on that one goon. Nice focus firing from Terror. And again, as you say, it's still completely normal FD so far. And suddenly he's going to come out with extra tanks, and Bonith's going to be like, oh my god, the mine hit it! Oh man, that's not good.
Yeah, these Dragoons have taken so much hull damage already. One of them on a third of its health, and one of them on a half as well. So really, really, really good target firing, but he has lost all his Marines. And this Vulture has no mines left, but oh my god, he went for the mine drag, it didn't work.
Oh man, and there's still 1 red Vulture in the back. He's going to be very, very careful. 2 tanks now going to come out. As soon as these come out, he's going to know what's going on. But can he pick off one of the tanks? He's actually running in. He wants to pick off one of the tanks. Is it a bait? It's kind of a bait. Then he picks off the red Dragoon. And now, Bonith is going to be like, why are there 2 siege tanks right now? Is the repair going to be enough? He picks off the tank. The other tank dies, though. Oh my god. Wait a minute.
Bonith is expanding behind this, and I think he's actually in a decent position. He's up 8 supply now. Terra has, I think, cut a few SCVs to make this happen. He is getting siege, I believe, so he is going to push down and try to go for these side disruptors. There is only 3 tanks against 3 Dragoons, one of them really badly damaged. Can he get the focus fire down? I think he does. Can he save the tank? No!
Nice snipe there. Good effort by Terra to try and save that, but doesn't quite make it happen. 1 seriously red health Dragoon. 2 more Dragoons are coming out here. Is Terra going to pull any more SCVs? That would be quite funny. And here we go, moving down 4 Dragoons against 2 tanks, 2 Marines, and a Vulture. He's trying to target fire, with a tank. Great snipe, but it does cost him a Dragoon. And now the Vultures are in. They're gonna lay mines. He's trying to target fire them down. Nice micro. Look at this micro from Bonith. Insane.
Yeah, Terra needs to be a lot more careful. He's got 1 tank against 3 Dragoons. There's only 2 mines stopping these Dragoons from coming straight in, and he needs to wait for reinforcements. He cannot push.
Well, he wants to. He's rallying forward. He's not making another command center. The Nexus is finished for Bonith, but he's just now transferring probes. Oh my god, his probes are actually freaking out on the gateways. There's these weird gateway placements. If you put them in certain locations between main and natural, this happens on destination too, by the way. You can cause them to like flip out and just run circles around your gateways and never actually transfer properly. But here we go. Another attack coming in. He's trying to focus down the Vulture. The Vulture's trying to get past, trying to lay mines to the backside.
Okay, I think Terra may have actually just lost this entire push now. He cannot continue this push. He's lost all of his tanks, only building Vultures as a backup. But these 4 Dragoons will be able to do so much. And now 6 Dragoons as well. 3 gates against only 2 factories. Terra is going semi-all in here. I don't think he's going to be able to do anything. He does get 2 Vultures in the main though.
That is critical. Mines are in the way. Gonna eat some mine hits, these Dragoons. There's no ops here, interestingly, despite there being an observatory up. There was a shuttle made. I don't know, he does have the support, but he's going Reaver. This is gonna get scouted by Terror, and he's gonna get some kills here. 3 kills on that Vulture, 3 kills on this Vulture. Can he get 1 more? Not quite.
Yeah, 6 kills is pretty good. I mean, Bonith was quite low on probes for a bit, but he does have the second mining base saturated now as well, adding on a pylon wall at the front just to make himself perfectly safe against any Voltron buys. And we do see the tank reinforcements are coming in. Terra is not expanding. He is actually adding an engineering bay. He is going all in with this attack, I believe.
Oh man, but the obs is now out, so mines aren't even a threat anymore for Bonith, and the tanks are pulling back. 2 more tanks coming out though. I mean, I guess he's just gonna try and make it work. Surely it's better now to just pull back and expand, but he's actually running through the middle of the map. The goons are running up the right side, the tanks are running down the left side. What's actually going on, Kiggs? Wait a minute.
Wait, does
what?
he has mines at the back, but they're not going to be enough to defend him. Is he going to be able to get 2 more tanks out and maybe defend his main? The Dragoons are actually just sitting idle at Terra's natural. What is Terra going to do? There is 3 Dragoons back at home defending as well.
What the hell?
Complete face scenario.
Terra, you can't defend with just mines when there's an ops on the field, but there we go, his siege mode is finished. He's sieging down the natural, but he's just gonna die in his base. There's a shuttle there as well. Is the Reaver here? If the Reaver is here, it doesn't even matter if Bonith loses his natural because Terra's gonna lose the game.
Oh my God,
the Reaver going into the main base, and there's no SCV pool. He's got nowhere to run to. There's a Zealot here as well. Oh my God.
He's not going to be able to get any tanks out of his factories. He is 100% losing this game. Bonith is going to be the TL Open number 3 winner when he takes this game. That Reaver on about 10 kills, I think, now. And GG is called.
And Bonith takes down the finals 3-1. A very quick semifinals into finals series, all things considered, since there was no Zergs. But huge congrats to Bonith. He is the champion. He takes home $100. Well played, though, to Terra as well, making it all the way to the finals. He will take home $60. And a huge thanks to Liquipedia for sponsoring this tournament. I had an awesome time. Saw some awesome games today. I hope everyone enjoyed themselves.